Can you negotiate a car lease? Have you ever wondered if you can negotiate a car lease? This question is important for anyone considering leasing a vehicle, especially for business purposes. Let's break it down together. Yes, you can negotiate certain aspects of a car lease. The ability to negotiate often depends on the lender and the stage of the lease. When you first start a lease, you have the most room to negotiate. This includes terms like the down payment, the money factor, which is similar to an interest rate, acquisition fees, and sometimes even the mileage limit. These factors can significantly impact your monthly payments and the overall cost of the lease. If you do your homework and research market rates, you can come prepared to discuss competing offers. This can give you an edge when negotiating with dealers. However, keep in mind that some dealerships may have fixed lease terms, which can limit your options. Now, let's talk about the buyout price at the end of the lease. This is the amount you would pay if you decide to purchase the vehicle outright. Negotiating this price is generally much less common and can be more challenging. The buyout price is usually based on the residual value set at the beginning of the lease and is outlined in the lease agreement. Most leases are arranged through captive lenders, which are finance divisions of automakers. These lenders typically do not negotiate the buyout price because they have established policies and resale plans for returned vehicles. If your lease is through a non-captive lender, like a bank or credit union, there may be some room for negotiation. However, this is still rare and often depends on the lender's internal policies rather than your negotiation skills. Some banks or credit unions might offer a lower buyout price based on specific formulas or market conditions, but it is usually a take-it-or-leave-it offer. From the perspective of banks and credit unions, which sometimes act as non-captive lenders, there may be a bit more flexibility. However, they still follow strict guidelines to evaluate risk and maintain profitability. Understanding your credit score and current market rates can help strengthen your position when negotiating lease terms. Leasing often comes with lower monthly payments but has restrictions and less ownership equity compared to buying. This is something banks and credit unions consider when advising customers on auto financing options. In summary, you can negotiate lease terms like down payment, interest rate, fees, and mileage at the beginning of the lease. However, negotiating the buyout price at the end is generally not possible with captive lenders and rare with banks or credit unions. Knowing the market and your financial situation can help you navigate the leasing process more effectively.